Hi, for you today we have a cookie recipe. This is a vegan, gluten-free, healthy cookie recipe. When I was trying to go dairy and gluten-free, I bought cookies that were really too expensive to be buying, and so I just changed a recipe around by making just a couple adjustments. Right here we have half a cup of coconut oil, half a cup of cashew nut butter, and half a cup of almond nut butter. You could use peanut butter if you wanted to, but I kind of like the other nut butters. I think the cashew is definitely my favorite. I'll pour that in there. Make sure we get all of it. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. It's good. And then the last time I made these, I used coconut sugar, which is supposed to be healthier. I'm not exactly sure how much healthier, but right now we're just going to use plain old sugar, the granulated. So we're going to do 1.5 cups. That's half a cup, another half, another half. Mix that together. So if you want to turn a cookie recipe into dairy-free, you can just take coconut oil. Is a really good substitute for butter because of the texture and how it is warm, it melts, but at room temperature it becomes a solid, just like butter. It's nice and blended. Got a couple chunks. I didn't, the temperature in the house was just right to where the coconut oil was kind of softened for me. So I didn't melt it, but if your coconut oil is too solid, you can melt it and it'll also be easier to stir in. Okay. Now, I would normally add vanilla extract, but I'm going to go without that. So if you have vanilla, I would recommend, I usually do a lot of vanilla, which is probably why I don't have any today. Anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon I think is good. This is flax seeds, and it's the ground kind. You add 2 tablespoons flax seeds with 6 cups. Sorry, scratch that. I don't edit my videos, so what you see is what you get. 2 tablespoons of the ground flax seed or the flax meal with 6 tablespoons of water, and you let it sit in the bowl for a little while, like at least 5 minutes. And then it kind of has like an egg-like texture, and that's to replace the eggs. Mix that up real good. And we're going to do, this is a 1/4 cup of milk. Right now we are doing almond milk, since we don't want these to have dairy in them. You could switch and just use regular milk, and instead of doing the coconut oil, you could do butter if you wanted. Now we're going to do cocoa. A half a cup of cocoa. That cocoa's got clumps in it. I should have checked that first. Okay, we're going to take the flaxseed spoon and get rid of some of those clumps. Well, hopefully mix in real good. If you have a hand mixer you want to use, go right ahead. Or one of those KitchenAids. Otherwise, take your stress out on it, which I think is why I like doing it by hand. So that was half a cup of cocoa. Now we're going to move on to the flour. This is the gluten-free flour. We're going to do a cup and a half. Here's 1 cup. And there's about a half a cup. Alright, now before I mix that all in, I'm going to go get the baking soda. And we're just going to do a teaspoon of baking soda. And a teaspoon of salt. All right. Okay, now before we mix all that in, we're going to take a cup and a half of organic gluten-free oats. If you're going for gluten-free, you want to make sure that your oats say that they're gluten-free, otherwise they are not. I'm not exactly sure how that works, how some things that have oats say they're gluten-free. Like what exactly I think it has to do with, like the process of, I don't know. I think that's weird. But the gluten-free oats are a little harder to find. I got mine on Amazon, and I will leave the link for the gluten-free flour and the oats, because that's how I get mine. Our local store doesn't have those nice options, so I'm glad that we have a way of getting stuff online. Alright, and just mix it all up. And it's a little harder to stir once you get everything in there, but Make sure everything's some flour on the sides. Let's see if I can get some of that without having it all come out. All right. Now you're gonna make these. I don't know if I even told you exactly. These are cocoa nut butter oatmeal cookies. And call them nut butter cookies because, yeah, you can add any kind of nut butter in there. I do think the cocoa is a real nice mix. These are like almost like Reese cookies. All right, so we're just gonna spoon it. Here, I'll move. Change. And I'll just do I'm not gonna bore you guys by making you watch. Forgot the fork. Okay. So you just press them down like you do any peanut butter cookie. Okay, so I'm gonna get this pan filled and I'm gonna put them in the oven, 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Let them cool and we'll come back. Hold on.
Welcome back to my mom's. Today I'm going to be the taste tester, which is the yummy part. I'm going to taste one of these cookies. Well, what's what you so I taste, guys? Okay.
What's it taste like?
Good.
Good. So this is what they look like after they bake. They baked for 8 minutes on 350. I let them cool
yummy
for
in my tummy.
Yummy in your tummy. I let them cool for 10 minutes. Mmm. Those are good.
Really good.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Goodbye.